Good morning, Steve your Daily Shaver. This morning I'm going for the full barber experience in my own bathroom. So we start with the hot towel. Unfortunately, I don't have the barber to do the head, neck and face massage, so I'm going to suffice myself a little bit of pre-shave oil. As my early videos will tell you, it's just coconut oil, a little bit of glycerin, so during the cooler months it doesn't go hard. A small amount goes a long way. Have to do my own massage. For spritz, this is just no-name Avon eucalyptus and skin cooler spray. I'll probably fill the bottle up with something else when it's empty. Oh, now that does with eucalyptus to have a little bit of wake me up. This morning for my shaving cream, the Rosa di Bossolasco. Oh, I wish someone else would pronounce things for me. One thing I'm noticing, I thought that they'd skimp on the blue labelled ones and that the brown labelled ones would be better. It's just a no-name badger that I got off eBay. And man, have I gone through some hairs coming out of it. But I'm going to give it another go today, see if eventually it's got to start shaping up. Okay, like all of the Italian barbers, this is a really nice shaving cream. I think that's good enough load for my face this morning. Into the bowl, and remember, 3 steps. You start with froth, you go to broth, and you work your way to lather. Doesn't take long. Agitate, and that's all it is. It's just whipping down the bubbles till they're micro bubbles, and you have a nice firm lather. So they're sensitive skin ones, with the exception of sandalwood at the moment. I imagine I'll change the recipe of sandalwood. They have to. People will complain about it and give it bad reviews. That's okay. Now, you want to see the heathen in me? Told you I'll shave with a stick. This morning, the Gillette Plow Guide button, and let's get started. I'm just going to sharpen shave for the next bit, and I'll fast forward it so you're not bored out of your brains. Okay, first pass. What I do notice is you have to push. I'm not used to pushing, but if you want to get any action out of the Pro Glide, you've got to push. Let's see how it went on my first pass. Now that was 2 days growth. Trouble spots. Cheeks are a little bit against the grain. Okay, not too bad. Like I said, the biggest innovation when it comes to wet shaving is shaving cream. The razors, whether it's straight or vibrating multi-blade, pretty much it's just your choice of poison for taking off hairs. It's not... What's wrong with this brush? It just wants to paint and seems to have lost all its lather. It's going down the bottom. Still got colouring coming out of it. Really isn't a real good badger. Let's go back for a second load. Drop of water. Back to the agitate. Okay, it's going to need a third pass. You remember it's going to be 3 passes with 5 blades, so that's 15 passes. So, but it's a brand new blade, so I'm expecting good things. And I'm rinsing between each pass. Make sure the heads aren't gunked up and doing their job. This brush for a badger Still struggling to hold its, I don't know, just doesn't seem to want to lather properly. From memory, this is my first use of the Pro Glide. I've had it sitting in the drawer for ages. Since I pulled it out in one of my previous shave videos, I thought, what the heck, let's get round to this guy. One thing about shaving with a DE, it improves your technique. Because the techniques you learn shaving are pretty much useful for even straight shaving, but oh, the one at the back. If there's a reason that I love this, it's this. Does a brilliant job. Now just making sure I've got the areas where, alright, and along the jawline. That's pretty BBS. Very mild shave, but it is baby butt smooth close. Done. You can still do a little bit of beard reduction. It's very mild hair that will disappear as soon as my face dries out with the astringents. Right. Some layers. These are all good techniques that are useful for absolutely anybody, just not the DE shaver. Wow, that is very smooth. Okay, bit of balm. And finally into a new bottle. It took 9 months of almost daily use to empty the last one, and these were half price at Nebbiolo on the supermarket shelves, so I picked up a couple spare. So I'm right for Christmas presents. That feels good. Now, as I said, if you're feeling a bit damp after all that, just take your dry face towel or your bath towel, just damp off. Post-shave feel, I feel like $1 million. I really like how that felt. I haven't changed my religion or anything. I'm a wet shaver. As long as I'm wet and I shave, I'm okay. Some good old brew. Put a bit on your shirt so it lasts all day, and I'm done. Now, my thoughts on the shaving cream. This shaving cream smells very light. Think of it as, you remember I described another soap as being Lux Light. Well, this is, Lux. This is Lux Light. So, still a soapy scent. It's not bad. It's just a very light soapy scent. Maybe just a whiff of soap powders and maybe a fraction of talcum, but not near as much as, say, the Lorraine, the guys that make the Plisson. That is very talcum powdery, and I love it. This brush, I feel bad giving it away because it's just let me give it a rinse. I don't know, how can a brush stuff up leather? I don't know, but this one does. It's like the anti-leather brush. I think it had so many chemicals put through the fibres, and it's such cheap fibres to get I think a $10 posted to me from China thing. They just managed to ruin the badger hair. And it's just not badgering hairing the way badger hair should. Can't explain it. If someone out there who's wiser than me can, please drop me a line. I'm Steve, your Daily Shaver. Remember, good food, good friends, good shaves, amen. And while it's nice to be important, it's far more important to be nice. The shaving cream is this one. Do I recommend it? It's a bit too light to be my favourite, or even in my, favourites. It's probably one I've gone, smells okay, I could give it away to someone else. I like something with a bit more zest. Even its big brother with the more luxy soap smell brings back memories of my nana using the Lux flakes, dissolving them in hot water and doing a wash. This is just a bit too light. There's not enough talcum powdery smell to make it up to something that I recognise that I enjoy. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver. Good shades and goodbye.